I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops, a great millstone who labor night and day, making sure that the 144,000 hopeful elect are well fed, equipped to go out on the highways and hedges, make videos. Peace and salutations to all the men that's in GMS, Great Millstone, who out there laboring, getting this word across. Peace and salutation to the Aqua who are listening in silence. And peace and salutation to all the men that's in GMS, Great Millstone, and their families. Shalom. May this video be edifying to all the Akim. Alright, so we're going to get right into it.
Energy to things that we cannot control. Control the controllables. You hear that all the time. Like, Jay, what does that mean? Control the controllables. Meaning, within a operation itself, or in an actual operation, certain things you can control, and certain things you just cannot control. So the things you can control, the controllables, you control them. The things that are out of your control, the things that you cannot control or affect, you don't let it take space in your mind or affect your mission. And as I'm hearing this rhetoric, I'm like, what exactly within everything that this dude just said that you and I can control, that he can control, that he can affect? None of it. So why are we giving endless time and energy to things that we cannot control? Control the control. From 2003, that did exactly what this dude is talking about. That refused to go downrange. That was scared to go into battle. That was scared to test their mettle. That was scared to go be downrange with their brothers in arms, right? They didn't do it till this day, right? I'll check on those guys from time to time. And guess what? They're miserable. 20 plus years later, they still haven't overcome that. They still see themselves as a coward. They still see themselves as someone that didn't do what they said they were going to do, right? They still can't live with themselves because of that decision. I'm not here to force you into doing whatever, right? I'm just going to let you know that you are going to have to live with that decision. I've had guys, you wanted to join the military, growing up in California, like, what was your support system like at home? Mom, dad, were they there? Like, what conversation did they have with you? Because I'm sure they knew about Vietnam and they probably grew up, during that era. Like, what did they tell you? Were they supportive? Was it like, no, do something else? Like, how did that conversation go down?
Man, this can go a couple different ways. So, oddly to say, I was raised during the 80s, in California, and we had the big, crack epidemic. And my mom was addicted to drugs. So my mom did the most unorthodox thing you could ever think of. My mom left me with the drug dealer, and the drug dealer raised me.
Are you fucking serious?
My entire fucking life, man.
No way.
So, and to this day, we're family. Like, my nieces and nephews probably don't know I'm not blood uncle, but they know me because I've been there since before the day of time. But yeah, my mom left me at 7.
With the drug dealer?
Yeah, with the drug dealer.
I go on here, we're gonna fucking come after you legally, and I had to tell him I'm fucking tired of playing this game.
Yeah.
I am fucking tired of this shit of playing this game, and they're freaking these guys out. They're not allowed to talk about. They think they're not allowed to talk about their own fucking life, and I'm not pulling it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not playing these stupid fucking games.
What are you guys' thoughts about this one, guys? Delta Force essentially releasing a statement stating that, hey, if you go on the Sean Ryan show and tell your story, well, I guess this was for their members that had already been on the Sean Ryan show, right? Trying to get Sean Ryan to take the video down. What are you guys' thoughts about this, right? Should these guys be able to tell their story? Guys, you don't understand the amount of therapeutic...
At any time, right before a deployment, while they're on a deployment, people can file CO applications and have. This happened during the Iraq War. Infantry soldiers filing a CO when they are frontline combatants. And so, again, it's a right that people have that they don't know they have. And our job is to make sure people know that they have those rights.
Check it out, guys. If you want to go ahead and be a bitch, then go ahead and be a bitch, right?
All right, this is Romans chapter 9. We're going to read verses 6 and 7. And it reads, not as though the word of God have taken non-effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall they seed be called. So, we might have Israelites that are of Israel, but they're not all of Israel. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this guy that I'm showing you, which there are a lot of other guys that are like this, they believe in the old gun-ho, God bless America, and support them. And you would think, why would you want to support a system that they have done so much terrorism to their own people? I mean, these people have put drugs in the communities. You heard what one guy said that was in the military with the green shirt on. He was saying how, the drug dealer raised him and his mom was on drugs. And see, the story is, if you know about the crack epidemic during that time, because I'm very familiar with it, and most people that, I would say that they was born from 70 to 80 knows about the crack game. And it's nothing to glorify, because a lot of families had broken families. A lot of people got killed. A lot of people got incarcerated. I mean, that was terrorism, against black people.
Citizens, but as fellow parents and grandparents and as concerned neighbors. So tonight, from our family to yours, from our home to yours, thank you for joining us. America has accomplished so much in these last few years, whether it's been rebuilding our economy or serving the cause of freedom in the world. What we've been able to achieve has been done with your help, with us working together as a nation united. Now, we need your support again. Drugs are menacing our society. They're threatening our values and undercutting our institutions. They're killing our children. From the beginning of our administration, we've taken strong steps to do something about this horror. Tonight, I can report to you that we've made much progress. 37 federal agencies are working together in a vigorous national effort. And by next year, our spending for drug law enforcement will have more than tripled from its 1981 levels. We have increased seizures of illegal drugs. Shortages of marijuana are now being reported. Last year alone, over 10,000 drug criminals were convicted, and nearly $250 million of their assets were seized by the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration. And in the most important area, individual use, we see progress. In 4 years, the number of high school seniors using marijuana on a daily basis has dropped from 1 in 14 to 1 in 20. The U.S. military has cut the use of illegal drugs among its personnel by 67% since 1980. These are a measure of our commitment and emerging signs that we can defeat this enemy. But we still have much to do. Despite our best efforts, illegal cocaine is coming into our country at alarming levels, and 4 to 5 million people regularly use it. 500,000 Americans are hooked on heroin. 1 in 12 persons smokes marijuana regularly.
Well, if you lived back then there, you would know how that all panned out and turned out. That war on drugs was nothing but a joke. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2, and it reads, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. Now, the reason why I brought this out is that we cannot learn the way of these heathens. We can't be thinking that putting on, your war boots, Slovakia, your M16 or M4, whatever the fuck they're using, and fight for these people that did not fight for us. They actually made stuff worse. It's nothing that we can learn from these heathens. And that's why I say we have Jake that are not of the children, but they are Jake. Because their minds are brainwashed into thinking that they should be like these heathens. That's why not all Israel is of Israel. Because if you are not of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you are most definitely of these heathens. And carrying on the customs and the way that these heathens act and the way that they think is going to get you caught up in destruction. As you see how this Jake is. He's all about the run and gun ho, and you're a bitch if you don't want, when you start being brainwashed and thinking that this military is for you, it's not for you. Not for the same people that kidnap people. This is Psalms 106:35. And it reads, but were mangled among the heathen and learn their works. See, that's why a lot of us is messed up. Because we learn their ways. That's why you see that brother like that. He's learning that we should just go over to another country, invade them, and just start killing. He's learning the ways of the heathen. And that's why stuff is messed up. Like, when you think about where drive-bys came from, think about that.
28, Brooklyn mobster Frankie Yale became the target of his own deadly innovation. Yale ran his empire from an innocent local flower shop, secretly controlling Brooklyn's docks and bootlegging operations during Prohibition. He had mentored a young Alvin, teaching him the brutal violence tactics that made Chicago's underworld so eerie. But when their partnership soured over territory disputes, Capone decided to use Yale's own methods against him. As Yale drove through Brooklyn streets, Capone's men launched a high-speed chase with Thompson 7 machine guns blazing through the corners. The gunfire shattered the suburban as bullets tore through Yale's vehicle. Instantly, the first victim became his mother. Yale's assassination created a template for modern-day executions. Drive-by shooting became organized crime signature. The student had surpassed the teacher in the most deadly way possible. Did you know the first drive-by machine gun assassination in American history was carried out using tactics the victim himself had invented?
Hey. Hey. It's him. It's him, man.
There you go, Jake.
How's it down?
This from the movie Falling Down.
How is she?
She's doing just fine without you.
Nancy, get out of the car.
Come on, man. It's fucking broad daylight, man. This shit ain't worth it, man. Get the fuck out of the car now! Get out of the car!
Jake don't want to listen, man.
And you?
So Jake about to pay, man.
I'll call the police if I have to.
Come on, go! I'm coming home, Beth.
No,
I'm coming home.
no.
We're going to go ahead and close it out with this. Now, we already read Jeremiah 10:2, but we're going to go ahead and close it out with verses 3 and 4. For the customs of the people are vain. You ain't going to get nothing from this, man. And as you already seen where Drive-By started from. It started from these heathens. And you see how it adapted to us. Because we heard what the heathen was doing. So we were like, oh yeah, we can copy that too. But as it says in the scriptures, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all I need right there. But basically, it's in vain to take these acts of these heathens. You're not going to get nothing from it at all. That's why we're not supposed to take the way of these heathens by any means. So I hope this short lesson was edifying. Shalom.